Happening this weekend is the 18th annual Central Georgia Greek Festival. The event brings authentic food, arts, traditional dance, and cultural understanding to downtown Macon. So joining us a little bit more to talk about the festival is Father Theodore Amer. So thank you so much for joining us in the studio today.
Thank you for having me here, and Kalimera, which is how we say good morning in Greek.
Well, for all the people who might not have heard of the Greek Festival before, tell them, what can people come out and experience over the weekend?
Yeah, it's such a beautiful opportunity to come and experience traditional Greek dance, food, culture. Not everybody has the chance to go to Greece, to go to the Eastern Mediterranean, and it's an opportunity to come here in Central Georgia and have a taste of that, to be Greek for the day in that way. But of course, also to come and see our Greek Orthodox Christian church as well, which is such a beautiful opportunity for people to come and see as well.
Yeah, speaking of beauty, obviously we have these pastries sitting right here on the table for everyone that can see. This is one of the first times we've had this in the studio, so I'm kind of excited about this. Talk to me a little bit about what you brought here and some of the other foods that people might see when they go out.
So the pastries, there's things here that of course some people are going to be familiar with. Baklava is, something I think that people are very familiar with, but there's also krumbiedes, which are traditional wedding cookies, melamakarena, which are honey cookies, and kataifi, which is a sort of flaky phyllo pastry as well. They're all delicious, trust me, I can attest to that. So we have those and so many other traditional Greek foods that are there. Gyros, not gyro, gyro. I'm from the north originally. Everybody said gyro up there, gyro. But gyros and spinach pie, spanakopita, and my personal favorite is tiropita, which is like a cheese phyllo pie. It's so good. So if you're out there, please get a tiropita, but don't eat all of them, because I would like to have one or two as well. Yeah. No, please.
Well, I'm from Ohio, so we also say gyro, so now I'll start saying it the proper way. This is a really fun event. It's also, there's a fundraising aspect to it. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we, proceeds from the festival, of course, we support local ministries and charities around Macon, and for example, the Children's Hospital at the medical center, Mulberry Methodist, to bring food to those who don't have the ability for food, to Daybreak, to those who are unhoused, but also to support our internal ministries of the church, to support both the church and our outreach as well in the community as well. So it's something to help our ministry and the ministries of Central Georgia as well.
Yeah, obviously really good work you guys are doing through this. Talk a little bit when people go out about some of the traditional dancing and how that kind of reflects the Greek culture and the importance there.
So the dancing is something that's very ancient, but it also really points to this aspect of how our Orthodox Christian faith is so deeply rooted in Greek culture, because the dances are circular, they're communal, they're everybody sharing in that joy, the chara, as we say in Greek, with one another. And it's also invitational, because if you're there and the dancing is happening, we'll invite you to come up, dance along with us. So not only do we get to experience professional, quote-unquote, dancers, we have the areti dancers that are coming from Atlanta, but it's also an opportunity for us to share in it as well, and to just experience that joy and fellowship and just life of Greek culture in that way.
Yeah, very cool there. Talk to us a little bit about some of the items that'll be available through the vendors. We talked a little bit about the food, but what other kinds of items will people find?
So you'll find traditional wares, be it woodwork or groceries. Things that aren't easy to find in Central Georgia, but are available there. Iconography, religious items that are traditional to Orthodox Christianity. All of these things are available with the vendors, and it's an opportunity to shop in that way, and just browse and just see things that maybe we're not accustomed to seeing all the time in Central Georgia.
Alrighty, and last question before we let you go. Obviously this festival isn't new. Talk about what you think keeps people coming back year after year.
Well, I think what keeps people coming back is really the love and hospitality that we try to show, through inviting people to our church, to our home. And people keep flocking back for that, and glory to God for that. But in particular this year, it's such a beautiful opportunity to invite everybody, because in our church we have new iconography which is adorning the walls, which if you've been in the church before, please come back, because there's so much more to see now, to come and see, and a traditional Byzantine iconographic style, which is unique to our central Georgia area. And so I look forward personally to sharing that with everybody who comes out to the festival. So please, everybody is welcome, you're invited, everybody is invited, and we look forward to sharing the joy, fellowship, and love with you all this coming weekend, Friday to Sunday.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for joining us in studio, and thank you so much for all the work that you're doing. Of course, you don't want to miss this event. It's a weekend full of fun. The 18th Annual Central Georgia Greek Festival is a 3-day event. Like they said, it kicks off Friday. It goes until Sunday, October the 26th. It happens at the Holy Cross Greek Orthodox Church. That address right there on your screen, 859 First Street. Now we're going to put up all the hours for you. Obviously, it runs from 11 to 9 Friday and Saturday, 11 to 4 on Sunday.